Welcome to our community center.
Thank you. I am very pleased to meet you.
And we are very glad that you decided to give a chance to agroecology.
I understand it will be a lifelong journey. I will need competent support.
You can count on us.
It is now clear to me that agroecology is an epistemological domain that operates through principles. This means that these principles are at stake, not the practices themselves. And this is why, for example, we can consider the ancient practices of the indigenous peoples of the Amazon as agroecological, and not our present-day intensive monocultures. You got it right. What really intrigues me is why the high-tech fair robot said that she was remodeled according to Gordon Pask's conversation theory.
Did she?
Yes. She said she was no longer an expert in intensive monocultures. That her database had been remodeled to focus primarily on sustainable cropping systems. That she was a version of a generative artificial intelligence system.
I see.
Interesting. Let me ask you something. Have you already had that feeling of talking to yourself?
Yes. Particularly when I have to make a decision between alternatives.
That is it. One important concern of conversation theory are the individuals. For Pask, a conversation always takes place between at least two participants, who are individuated differently from the distinction between ordinary individuals. One individual may be conceived as talking to himself, when he holds two different or contradictory points of view. The high-tech fair robot was probably modeled to accommodate the distinction between intensive monocultures and crops diversification.
How so?
Pask distinguishes between mechanical M individuals and psychological P individuals. Look. Here we have two M individuals A and B, inhabited, respectively, by P individuals alpha and beta.
Yes. The robot was designed as an M individual who went through a kind of paradigm shift.
But a robot is not a conscious agent, isn't she?
No. She is an acting agent that can interact with human agents in a way to let knowledge emerge.
God. The future has arrived.
In conversation, knowledge emerges through shared understandings that are made public. Technically, understanding a topic involves both comprehension learning, how to do something, and operational learning, why this something works.
I see. So, if I tell you that I increase plant population to decrease weeded densities and growth, I need to demonstrate why this procedure always works.
Yes. And with we agree that this is an acceptable explanation, we will be enforcing the knowledge structure that gives support to the agroecology domain.
That is the beauty of learning conversations. At the same time in which individuals learn, they enrich the public domain of agroecology.
And it allows us to see ourselves as participants in the co-creation of knowledge, shared by all protagonists.
Could we say that agroecology is known and made by the group of protagonists acting together, besides being known, often differently, by individual agroecologists?
Yes. Learning conversations fulfill a social function in knowledge construction.
It is quite rewarding.
I am really pleased to become a co-creator of agroecological knowledge. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Indeed. It's quite rewarding to participate in learning conversations.